Hello students, good morning. I'm Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we were discussing the chapter 5 of English grammar, that is number and gender. Dear students, in this chapter we have read what is number. Number is counting. Okay? The noun which denotes the given thing is one or more than one, that is known as number. And I have also told you that there are two numbers, singular and plural. Okay? A singular, the noun which denotes only one thing or one person, that is known as singular number, and the noun which denotes more than one person and more than one thing, that is known as plural number. Okay students, we have also discussed the rules for changing from singular to plural. You have written in your notebook, you can see from there. And another topic, that is gender. I have told you it denotes the person, that is male or female. Okay, there are four kinds of gender I have told you. You have written in your notes, that is masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and neuter gender. Okay students, I hope that you all have written, all have understood the things. Today we will discuss the exercises which is given in your book. Okay students, just see, open the chapter 5, page number, it is page number 29. Today we will discuss the exercises given in the chapter number 5. Dear students, just see the first question. What is first exercise? Write the plurals of the following nouns. Dear students, in the first exercise you have to write the plurals. Plurals, you have to write the plurals. Write the plurals. This is your question. Now singular is given here, you have to write the plural. Write the plurals. Plurals. Just see, there are two columns. You make two columns, singular, and no need to write on the notebook. You should write in the book only, because there are enough space. You can fill it. You can fill in the book only. Okay, no need to write in the notebook. Just see here, I am writing it, singular and plural. Just see students, here first is given teacher. Teacher. Teacher is singular and you have to make plural. And there are so many words. Wolves. WOLF. It is singular, you have to write the plural. Cargo. CARGO. It is singular, you have to write the plural. Toy. TOY. That is singular, you have to write the plural. Father-in-law. Father-in-law. It is singular, you have to write the plural. And radio. RADIO. Okay. Next, country. 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 And the last one is given food. FOOT. Okay students, these are the questions. These are the singular number given in your book. You have to write the plural and just write down what would be the plural of teacher. Teachers. TEACHERS. You will add here S to make plural. Okay students, wolf is given here. I have told you the noun that ends with the F. At the place of F we will write the VES. So what would be the plural of that? Wolves. 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 That is the plural. So write it. Next question, cargo is given here. Cargoes. You will write here cargoes. 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 Okay. So write it. Next, toy is given here. You will add here only S. Although there is a rule that the noun that ends with the S. Okay, the noun that ends with the S, and if just before noun, if there is consonant means besides A, E, I, O, U. If there is consonant, then we will add here IES at the place of Y. But if there is vowel means A, E, I, O, U. Okay, then we will add only s. You can see here before y there is vowel. Therefore, we will add here s to make plural. Okay, students? So just write it. Father-in-law. Here the father. Father is singular. We have to make plural. Okay, fathers-in-law. That is plural. Just write it. Radio is given here. R-A-D-I-O. Radios is plural. Okay, the word radios. We will add here only s to make plural. Country is given here. The same thing is here. Country. C-O-U-N-T-R-Y. And just here, just before there is consonant. So at the place of y we will write I-E-S. So what would be the correct plural? C-O-U-N-T-R-I-E-S. Countries. Okay, foot is given here. I have told you, and sometimes we change the internal vowel. Okay, internal vowel. What is internal vowel? Double O. We will write E at the place of double O. So what would be the feet? Okay, students. So this is all about the plural. Exercise first. Just see. Oh, sorry. Here, father-in-law. Just here. Teacher, teachers. Wolf, wolves. Cargo, cargoes. Toy, toys. Father-in-law, fathers-in-law. Radio, radios. Country, countries. Food, feet. Okay, students. So just write it. Just fill it in your book. In this way, we have completed the exercise number first. Now we will discuss the exercise number second. Just see. State whether each noun in the following sentences it stands for a singular or a plural. First one has been done for you. First one has been done for us. The tree has many branches and fruits. Here you have to find out the noun first. Okay, and what kind of noun, that is singular or plural noun. Number, sorry, yes, tree. Here tree denotes a singular number, and many branches, that is plural. Branches is plural, and fruits is also plural. You have to fill in the blanks. Okay, first of all you have to find out the noun, then you have to tell the number of that noun, that is singular or plural. Okay, so students, just open the book, exercise number second. Now we will discuss the exercise number second. I hope that you all have done the exercise number first. If anyone have any kind of doubts related to the exercise first, can ask. Okay, now we will complete the exercise number second of chapter number 5, which is given at the page number 29. Okay, students, just see. Exercise number second. State whether each of the following. You have to tell. First one has been done. Second question we will discuss. Just here, a fat man is sitting on the chair. This is the question. A fat man is sitting on the chair. On the chair. This is the question. A fat man is sitting on the chair. Here you have to recognize first noun. What is noun? Man. And what is their chair? Okay. And these two nouns, man, in the blank you will write student. In the blank you will write man, M-A-N, comma, chair, C-H-A-I-R. Okay. These two are what kind of number? That is singular number. Okay, student, just fill here singular number. Okay, just see. What is noun here? Man, that is singular also, and chair is also singular. So in the blank you will write man, comma, chair. Then you have to tell what kind of number? That is singular number, because it denotes only one person, it denotes only one thing. Okay, so just write it. Question number next. Question number third. What is third? There is a glass on the table. There is a glass on the table. Okay, students, just see here. Just find out the noun first. Glass. Glass is noun and table is noun. And now you have to tell what kind of no, glass denotes only one glass and table it also denotes only one table. Therefore, you will write in the blank glass, comma table, table. Okay, these two nouns are singular number. Okay, students, so write in the blanks glass, comma table, and these two nouns are singular number. Okay, because glass is also denotes only one glass, here table is also denoting only one table. Therefore, that is singular number. Okay, students, question number next. Question number 4. What is question number 4? This book contains TAINS. This book contains 80 pages. PIGSTY 80 pages. Just see. This book contains 80 pages. And first of all, you have to recognize the noun. Book is noun. Pages is also noun. But here, dear student, just see book. You have to write like this. Book is singular number. Okay? The word book is singular number, but the word pages. Okay? Just write like this. The word pages, that is plural. Okay? Just write it. Here the word book denotes only one book. Therefore, that is singular. Here the pages, it is in plural form. Therefore, it denotes many pages. Therefore, that is plural number. Okay, students, so write book, that is singular number, pages, that is plural number. Okay, students, come to the next question. Question number 5. There are many streets in a town. There are many streets. STREETS. There are many streets in a town. Okay, students, this is the question. There are many streets. Many streets. What is noun? Streets. Town. Dear students, just see here. Streets. STREETS. It denotes the many streets. It is in plural. Therefore, that is plural number. Okay. Here, a town. It denotes a single town. Therefore, that is singular number. Just see here. Here, the word streets denotes many streets. Therefore, that is plural. Here, the word town denotes only one town. Therefore, that is singular number. Okay, students. So, just write in the same way as I have written. Okay, streets, that is plural. Town, that is singular. Okay, students, just write it. In the book, in the given space, you will write in such a way that you could fill in that blank. Okay, I hope that you all have understood the things, what you have to do. You have to first recognize the noun, then you have to tell the number. Okay? Last question of this exercise question number 6. What is it? There are 12 months in a year. There are 12 months in a year. There are 12 months in a year. Here in this sentence, we have to find out the noun months and year. Here months denotes many months, months. It denotes 12 months, 12. Therefore that is plural, plural. And year, it denotes only 1 year, therefore that is singular number. Okay students, just write down. There are 12 months in a year. In this sentence, the word months and year both are the nouns, and months denotes the plural number and year denotes the singular number. Okay students, so write in such a way, months is plural and year is singular. Okay, so in this way we have completed the exercise number 2nd. Now we will discuss the exercise number 3rd. What is exercise number 3rd? Fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate words given within the brackets. Here you have to choose the same thing again, that is singular and plural, and you have to fill in the blank. Okay students, just see here. First question, the ... roar in the forest. Option is given lion and lions. I hope that you all have done it. Therefore I am going to erase it. Okay students, if you have any kind of problem you can ask. That is very simple chapter, and maximum things you have to learn. Okay, singular, plural and genders you have to learn. Okay students, exercise number 3rd. Now we will see the exercise number 3rd. You have to fill in the blank. Okay, first question is that the blank is given here. Roar in the forest. Roar, it is the sound of lion. Roar in the forest. This is the question. And a helping box is also given here. Lion and lions. You have to fill lion, Lion or lions. First one is given in singular and another is given in plural. So you have to fill the suitable words from the brackets. The roars. Here you will fill the lions. You have to fill in plural, because here the verb is used in the singular form. Therefore, in the plural form, therefore you will also fill the noun in the plural form. So you will fill here the lions roar in the forest. Okay students, just fill here lions, Lions, lions. Question number next. Just see the question number next. What is given here? The blank is given here. Waters the plant. Waters the plant. Plant. S. Here students, option is given gardeners and gardener. There are Gardeners, gardeners or gardener. Okay, these two options, gardeners and gardener. First of all, you have to recognize the verb is given in singular or plural. It is given in singular form. Okay, generally we add es with the singular. Okay, in the verb we add s or es with the singular, and we do not add s or es with the plural now in the simple present tense. Okay students, just see here. So what would be the correct word? The gardener. The gardener. Okay, Gardener. Okay, gardener waters the plant. Okay students, so you will fill here gardener. The gardener waters the plant. Okay students, come to the next question. Question number 3rd. Just see the ... chirp, CHIRP, chirp in the tree. In the tree. Just see here. What is the option given here? Birds or bird? The option given B-I-R-D as plural. Birds B-I-R-D in singular. Just see students. The birds. Here you have to think that is singular or plural. It is given in plural form. Therefore, we will also write the bird in plural. Okay, birds. Here we will fill birds. B-I-R-D-S. Birds. The birds chirp in the tree. Okay? The birds chirp in the tree. Okay, students. So you will fill here B-I-R-D-S. Question number next. Question number 4. The blank is given here. Dances in the rainy season. Dances in the rainy season. S-E-A-S-O-N. Just see here. You have to fill peacock or peacocks. There are two options. P-E-A-C-O-C-K. Peacocks. First one is given singular. Peacocks. You have to select. Here it is given in singular. Therefore, you will also fill here singular. Peacocks. Just see, student. Here you will fill the word peacocks. P-E-A-C-O-C-K. The peacock dances in the rainy season. Okay, students. So you fill the word peacock. Peacock dances in the rainy season. Last question. Question number 5. The blank is given here. Sings pop song. Sing only given here. Pop song. Here in the bracket it is written what? Singer and singers. Singer and singers. Just see, students, you have to fill. That is given in plural, so you have to also fill in plural. Singers. Okay? Singers. The singer sings pop song. The singers sing pop song. The singers sing pop song. That is the correct sentence. Okay, students? So here in the first blank, the lions. You have to fill the lions. Okay, the lions roar in the forest. The gardener waters in the plant. Gardener you have to fill. In the question number 3, birds. The birds chirp in the tree. Birds in the plural form. Peacock dances. You have to fill in singular form. And the singers sing pop song. You have to fill in plural. Okay, students. So just fill it. In the first blank, lions, gardener, birds, peacock, singers. Okay, students, so in this way we have completed the exercise 1st, 2nd and 3rd today. In the next class we will discuss the other exercises given in the chapter. Okay, students, that's all for today. If you have any kind of problem, you can ask. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.